Alright, so I'm about to show you guys some cheap car accessories that you can get for your car that, can just make your life easier, or, just have something extra to just have in your car. All of these cost under £20, so none of these items cost more than £20, so they're nice and cheap, and you can just pick one up if you like any of them. So the first one we got here is this. It's a sunglasses mount. So you literally just, I'll do it over here, you literally just clip it on to the sun visor up here, like so. And you get your sunglasses, and then you just shove them in here, like that. They just chill there. So if you've got nowhere to put your sunglasses, you don't want to shove them in the glove box or anything like that, there's this cool little clip. You can just grab them out whenever you want them, put them on, shove them back on there, and you are done with them. So that's the first one down. Alright, that was like £2 something as well, so really cheap. If you wear a lot of sunglasses and you want them, I'd recommend it. Here we got a cheap phone mount here. So we got the instructions on the back, how to use, clean surface, blah 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 blah. And yeah, so I'm going to unbox this, stick it somewhere up there. Alright, so when you unbox it, this is what you get. You get the actual mount itself and the magnetic backing piece that will go into your phone case, and the actual mount in itself. So you're meant to clean the area. I forgot to bring my things to clean the area, so I'm going to skip that step, but I highly recommend you clean the area, because whenever you're going to stick something onto another surface, especially like 3M double-sided tape, it's best to have a clean area because it just sticks better. And I'm just going to stick this right here. It says to hold it there for about 60 seconds. So I'm just applying some pressure whilst holding it there. You really don't need to because it's already stuck on there for now. Also on the instructions here, at the very bottom, it says allow 1 hour to dry before using. So I'm just going to keep this there for an hour before I use it. You probably don't have to, but best to follow the instructions to get the best results out of it. So in about an hour's time, we'll come back to this and see how it's doing. Alright, I'm not sure it's been an hour yet, but I don't care. So we're back to the phone mount holder. Now, as you probably know, as I've said it in previous videos, but if you don't, I use my phone to record, so it's not really a good way for me to put my phone on there and you guys see it actually working properly. So I've got my wallet. So we'll simulate the wallet as a phone. So we're going to put the little metal tab that comes with the phone holder in here. So now the metal tab is in here, and we're just going to place it on there. And as you see, my fake simulated phone is on there. And you can put it this way, you can take it off, put it that way, however it may be. I'm tapping the bottom of it like that. I'm flicking it. It's not really going much places. I'll put my actual phone on it, so it's going to be a very bad view for you guys, but there you go. The phone is on there. I'm not holding it. Is there a way for me to flip the camera whilst it's recording? I don't even know, but you're going to have to take my word for it. I'm not holding it. It's on there. Take it off. So far, I can't complain. I'll have to use it a bit more, but it was cheap. It's a phone holder. It is what it is, you know. But yeah, so that is it really. Yeah, feel free to pick one up. In landscape mode, the phone holder is good. So when I'm holding it this way, it sticks on there and it's fine, it doesn't move. But when I put it landscape, when I put it in portrait, which one did I say first? I don't know. But when I put the phone vertically, that's when there's an issue. So I'll show you guys. I'll put it on there, and you'll just see, even though you can't see much, you'll see the phone is sliding down the mount right now. So it's on the mount and it's just sliding down. It eventually does stop, as you'll see soon. Right, there we go. Now it's stopped. So it will stay there how it is now. But it's just something to bear in mind, that it slides down. So whether the magnet isn't all too strong, or maybe the backing plate isn't very magnetic, or maybe I just have a very thick case on, so it isn't sticking as well as it normally would. But that's just something to bear in mind, that if you put it in landscape mode, it will slowly slide down the mount. Right, next we have this. It's called the kitsound My Jack. I think they have a number 2 now. I think this is the first one. What this is if you have an aux cable, an aux port in your car there, but you don't have Bluetooth, like how my car doesn't have Bluetooth, so I can't wirelessly connect my phone to listen to music, you can use this. So you literally grab this. Let me take that out of there. You jam it into the aux port of your car, like so. You hold the power button, it turns on, you connect your phone to it by Bluetooth, and just as simple as that, you can now play music through your phone with Bluetooth. Play music through your car with Bluetooth. I use it quite a bit. It's really handy. I like it. It's clean. It's not some big thing. It literally just sticks in there, and it's just not really even noticeable that much. So I would actually recommend this. And it has a charging port on the top. So something I do is I just plug the charger in, then just plug it into the USB port right there. So it just constantly has charge and it never runs out of battery. But you don't have to have it plugged in 24/7. It does have a battery inside, so once it's charged, it will last for X amount of hours, or so on and so forth. But yeah, this is a cool, handy thing. Kitsound My Jack. On to the next one. It's really simple. Another thing, it's literally just a 12-volt cigarette port lighter socket thing to 2 USB ports. So if you don't have a USB port in your car, you can grab one of these, open up the 12-volt port, shove it in there. You can put your phone in there, charge your phone, charge your iPod, I don't know, charge whatever you want really. Yeah, just 2 USB ports right there. Another handy one, these are really cheap. You can find them on eBay, Amazon, anywhere like that. Super cheap. Might as well get one if you don't have one. Alright, next we've got something else that's quite cool. Comes in this box. Open up the box. Comes with a little screwdriver. Little keyring thing. And the actual item itself. Now, what this is it's a case for your keys. It's just a case. I've got a carbon fiber looking one because I thought, why not? So you literally want to grab it, pull it apart like so. Then it comes with this rubber piece. I'm gonna put my key in there like that. Alright, that seems like it's in there. So I'm going to grab the back piece and put the back on. Now the last piece is the front. Just going to grab the front, put that on and squeeze it together until it clicks all round. And once you've squeezed it together, then it's all done. It comes with this as well in the box that you will put onto here. I'm not going to put it on there because I don't want this on there, but this is what the screwdriver's for, because as you can see here, there is a screw. So you would put that in there, unscrew it, this will open up, put it back in there, screw it back on, and then you can put it on your keys. But yeah, this looks cool. I like it. Yeah, you can still flick this thing, put it back in there. It refreshes these because this is like a new rubber looking thing, so it just makes your key look nice and refreshed, and I quite like it. So yeah, another cool cheap accessory for your car, if you want to call it that. But yeah, that was good. On to the next one. Alright, the next cool cheap mod is this Carista OBD 2-port reader thing. So you can use this to check details about your car and to do coding on your car and stuff like that. I'm not going to go into like full depth of all the stuff it can do, but if you want an OBD 2-port reader to like read fault codes and that stuff, if you just want to customize your car with some of the locked customizations, you can pick one of these up for £20. They're quite cheap and they do the job. There is a subscription service for it, which is the only downside to it, I'd say. But other than that, it's alright for something that you just want to, you know, have in your car that you can use if you get any warning lights or anything like that. But yeah, that's enough of this. If you want to know more about it, I guess you can search it up. That's what I'm going to say about it. But yeah, on to the next one. Alright, so another cool cheap mod are these headlight eyebrows. Just a piece of black material that goes over your headlights. That actually looks quite nice. So there's some tape on the back. You want to clean the area. I'm just going to put them on, see how they look. Just when I press it nice and firm, once again, clean the area, you'll get better adhesion, but I'm just too busy. Alright, that should be on there quite good now. And there you go. You got the headlight eyebrow on there. It looks quite nice, makes the car look a bit more aggressive. I'll compare it to this side that doesn't have this side on. You can see, in my opinion, it doesn't look as good. You come back over to this side, looks a bit nicer. So yeah, that was the other mod. I'm going to do that side as well. I'm just going to do it off camera just to save time. But yeah, that was another mod. Time to move on to another one. Next cheap sort of accessory, if you want to call it that, is just this air freshener from Meguiars. It's a car bomb. So there it is. It comes in this nice little packaging. So you put it in the center of your car, flick a switch, and then it starts shooting up whatever's inside of it, the air freshener-ness, or whatever you want to call it. And then you leave it in your car for about 15 minutes, and then it should smell nice afterwards. So I'm going to try it out, and I'm going to show you guys it in action. So to use this, you want to turn on your car, flick this to as cold as it can go, put your fans to as high as they can go. Actually, I'll do that last, that's going to make a lot of noise. You want to put on the recirculation thing for your car. Then you want to put your fans to as high as they go. Then you want to open up this lid, like so. Put this in the center of your car. Click it down. Wait, why isn't it doing anything? There we go. I just didn't push it hard enough. So put that in the center of your car, put the fans all the way up. Then you just leave it in there for 10 to 15 minutes whilst it does its thing. I'm not sure if you can see it in there going ham. There it is. I got a brief smell of it whilst I was in there. It smells quite nice actually. I got the black chrome scent. It smells quite nice. But you don't want to be in there whilst that's going off, because even the little bit I was in there with it, it's quite strong. So leave that in there for 10 to 15 minutes. And then when it's done, you want to open the doors. But I'm just going to open my windows instead of the doors. I'm just going to open all the windows. And you're meant to let it air out for another 10 to 15 minutes. Then you're all good. So we'll come back to that. Okay, it's been more than 15 minutes now. So I'm back in here. This thing is done. It's no longer spraying. So once that's all done, I'm gonna turn off everything there again. I'm just gonna put down, oh whoops, sorry, locked everything. Just gonna wind down all the windows. So all the windows are down. Turn off the car. Just gonna let it air out now for another 10 to 15 minutes. And once it's aired out for 10 to 15 minutes, I'm gonna go in there and give you my thoughts on how it smells and if I think it's worth it. Alright, I'm back in the car after letting the Meguiars refresher car bomb scent thing go off and then letting it air out for a bit. And yeah, I have to say, it smells really nice in here. Like, I like it. I'll just have to wait and see how long the smell lasts for in the car. But yeah, at the moment, as it goes, I recommend it. It was quite good and it smells really nice in here. Not that it smelled bad in here to begin with, but it definitely smells a lot nicer now. So yeah, I do recommend the Meguiars car bomb. It was quite a good purchase. Sorry for the noise, I really should have picked which order I did these mods in. But oh well, hopefully the engine isn't making too much noise that you can't hear me over it. But the next accessory, cheap accessory, are these. Now you might be thinking, what are these? If you can even see them. Ah, there we go, now you can see them. Yeah, these. So what these are like rain guard type things. So you put them in your wing mirror like this, inside, and they stick there. So when rain drops, it doesn't go on your mirror and it hits these instead. That way you have clear vision through your wing mirror still. So I'll try and demonstrate this by installing one of them. From first installation, as you can see here, it kind of overhangs and it doesn't really seem very end friendly, so some trimming might be required. These are universal, so they're not like car specific, they're just like meant for any car, so you might just have to trim away a bit at the edge here, but that's no big problem. Now, to test to see if this actually works, I'm going to use my very expensive and high-tech rain simulating machine. So I'll grab that and test to see if this actually blocks out rain. Alright, here we have it, the rain simulating machine. So I'm just going to spray this from up above. Alright, so I sprayed that on there quite a lot. And there is some water on there because the wind is blowing this way. But as you can see, there's a lot more water on the top than there is on the mirror. And to be fair, when you are driving, it'll be more, it'll be harder for rain to hit this since the car will be in motion instead of it just being standstill. So yeah, it kind of actually did work, which is quite good. So these were also really, really cheap. I think they were like £2 something as well, or like maybe £1 something. So if you're interested in these, they're quite cool. I'd recommend it. Little rain protector guard thing if you don't want rain on your mirrors. On to the next accessory. The next accessory are these. They're blind spot mirrors. They're the little mirrors that you stick onto your actual wing mirror in like the corner bit here or so. Then they show you like, they just help you see in your blind spot. I would actually put these on there, so I apologize. I'm not actually going to put these on there because I know that I'm not going to use them, but they are a good accessory to have. So the reason why I'm not going to put them on there is because I'd rather maybe give these away or give them to someone that will actually use them. So yeah, I'm not going to put these on there. But these are also another cheap accessory that are there. Maybe if you're new to driving or you just want to drive comfortably, knowing that you can always see in your blind spot, feel free to pick these up, stick them on your mirror. And they're adjustable as well, as you can see by the packaging. They're adjustable and they can be fixed as well. So this was another mod. Sorry that I didn't install it, but this is the other mod. Another cheap mod, cheap accessory. I keep saying mod, it's an accessory. Another cheap accessory are these seatbelt covers. I've just got ones that say Volkswagen. I'm trying to keep that red theme going along the car, so I've got it in red, and it's just there. It looks nice. I've got one in the back there. I've got another one in the back there, and I've also got one on the driver's side. And it's just something that freshens up the car as well. Just looks a bit nicer. It's just in there. It's something. It's cheap, and it's there. I recommend them. I've had these for quite a while, so I'm just literally adding this to the list, as I've already had these for years now. I've had them for years in the car, and they still look as pretty good. So yeah, I'd recommend these as well if you want something to just spruce up the interior a bit. This is the final mod, not mod, accessory. Once again, it's an accessory that I'm just going to show for the video, but I'm actually going to use it because once again I'd rather give it to somebody or something that would actually probably use it, because I'm not going to use it. But I thought I'd get it for the video just to show you guys. And it's a door edge protector. So when you open your door, if you park close to walls and stuff like that, you might accidentally ding your door. So this is just to prevent it from damaging your door. Sorry, here it is. Just open up the door. Push it on. So it would go on like that. As you see, the door still shuts. You got a nice black line down there. It kind of adds a bit of taste to the car with the black there as well. Like, I'll bring this back a bit. Now, as you can see, compared to the back door, and this one, it adds a nice black line, which is quite cool. But yeah, so when you open your door, that will just protect the edge of it from getting dinged or anything like that. So if this is up your alley, feel free to get one of these, or you know, it's maybe one day I might do a giveaway or something, and I'll send out that and the blind spot mirrors to somebody that watches the channel or something like that. So if I do, I'll probably announce that on Instagram or something. So if you're interested, just keep posted on there and see if I ever post anything about it. But yeah, that was the last mod.